The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Ishares 20-year Treasury bond ETF with the ticker symbol TLT. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for TLT, and we're finding some nice resistance at the expected target, which is right around the 109-110 level, because this is a retest of the breakout. So we came back up to the breakout level, found resistance, and now it looks like we are moving lower. And we were also overextended. You can see how when we get far away from the EMA, we pull back to it, and it also works for the longs too. So we were far away from the EMA. Now it looks like we're pulling back to it. So looks like we're coming back to this 103 level. I would say once we get there, if we don't get a bounce up, we're probably just going to continue lower to this low right here at the 92. If we get a bounce up, there's a good chance we retest the 109 level again. Sometimes we do get a double or even a triple test of a level before traders are confident we're going to go in a particular direction. So maybe one time isn't enough. Sometimes we got to go up a couple times. So that's another possibility right there. Just because we found some resistance here doesn't mean this is the top and we're going to go lower. It does look like we're probably going to go lower, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to go back up again to test it. So I'd say once we reach that 103 level, which I believe there's a good chance of reaching it, if we get a bounce up, probably going to reach that 109 level, and then most likely we should continue lower, but you never know. We could break it and just go higher. Now if we reach the 103 level and we break it with a lot of force and we come back and retest it on the bottom side, then I think there's a very good chance we can continue lower, back down to the 52-week low, and fill in this gap right over here. It does look like there is good reasons to be still bearish. You can see this downtrend is kind of still in play. Well, we did break outside of it, but we didn't see a new low of it yet, so we did have an overshoot of it, so that could be it. But it does look like the uptrend correction is kind of played out too. So we did have this little channel right here working higher, a break outside, a new high. So it does look like the correction up is also played out. So there's good reasons why we should still continue lower. So that's everything I have on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up. And here's the weekly chart for TLT. And again, this whole rally was just to take a break from that overextension from the EMA, and we pull back right to it. We did close above it last week, and then this week it's a bearish bar. So some rejection at this price level, and it's showing some movement to the downside. But again, it's just one candle. I need to see continuous momentum to the downside, and then I'll be much more confident that we're going to go back down to this low point. So as right now, we could just pull back a little bit and then still continue higher. So we'll have to wait and see how this develops. But as right now, it's looking like it wants to drop to that 103 level. If we break it, we're going to start going down to this 52-week low. So we do also have this larger downtrend channel in play. So we did see a breakout side of this one. So there's a good chance we also retest the lows here. So I showed you guys the slimmer one on the daily chart, which was from August to October. But this channel's been in place since November of 2021. So we are still below the EMA. So it's not really anything bullish right now. We just broke outside of this yellow channel, and we were overextended on the daily chart. So looking like we're gonna probably, there's a very good chance we reach that 103 level. Now, not sure if we're gonna get a bounce up back up to the 109, 110 level, or we're gonna break in and continue lower. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, I'm predicting we are still gonna go lower to this $91 target in the short term. So I do have a longer term target, and that was this measured move. So this is the first leg down the market made, and then we are still in the formation of the second leg down. and the second leg down looks to be ending probably by the first quarter of next year. So sometime in probably March, late February, March, we should see that $74 target met. So I'll put a vertical line. So somewhere right over here, we should reach that $73, $74 target. And this target only holds as long as we don't break above the 120 level. So obviously, if we break above the 120 level, this target is invalidated. So let me take a look at this measure move too. So this is the first leg. If we stop right now where we are and we continue lower, this target's at the 81 level. So there could be another leg down, a smaller one, and also this bigger one. So there's a target at the $91 level, the 81, and then probably the 73. So we'll have to wait and see if those are met. But there's still good momentum. We're finding resistance at the EMA. So we'll have to wait and see how this continues. But next week should be a good deciding factor. As long as it's not flat, it'll tell me if we're probably gonna, next couple of weeks, it'll tell me if we're gonna go lower to these targets or we're just seeing a pullback to see another move up. So we'll have to wait and see. But as right now, there's still enough reasons to be having a bearish bias. So that's all I have for TLT this week. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel. Since you might be surprised at what you could learn, leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.